Hey, what's going on, everyone? We have a fun fan theory video that talks about the power transfer and what happens to the powers when they transfer from one ranger to another. We're going to get into this. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the fan club.
You're watching the fan club.
And you're watching the fan club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the fan club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It is your boy Brosnan in the building. Welcome to the show. Now, today we have a very interesting video. I have to shout out the homie and member, longtime member, by the way, Thomas Franco. He gave me a fan theory, and it's very interesting because I didn't fully understand it at first. But once I got it, I'm like, oh, this is a very cool idea and fan theory. So we are going to read what he sent me, and we'll kind of read it in the text form because at first I didn't really understand it. So it's kind of cool. Let's get into this. Here's a fan theory video since you haven't done one in a while. What happens to the Rangers that have access to the same set of powers since both of their residual DNA genetic makeup is encoded to the powers? Do both set of Rangers lose their powers if they're destroyed, or are they duplicated? Does one of the Rangers keep the powers? And I'm like, yo, what do you mean explained? I'm super intrigued, but I need to hear more about this. He's like, you know how some Rangers have the same set of powers, right? I'm like, yeah, tell me more. So if the powers are duplicated, does it mean both Rangers have access to said powers? And if they lose them or destroyed or linked to the grid is damaged, are the morphers and Zords destroyed? That is what I mean. Or if the other set of Rangers are destroyed, does the other set get to keep the powers? He goes on to say, so basically how Rocky, Adam, and Aisha lost their dino powers when the Thunder Zords were destroyed, Zach, Jason, Trini, they never lost their powers. And I went on to say, but didn't they pass their powers to the other team? Like the power transfer, wouldn't they not have the powers? But then he brings up a good point that Jason, Zach, and Trini left the command center morphed. Now, we all know, obviously, it was because they didn't have the actors anymore. But still, that's very interesting. Was it one of those things where as soon as they demorphed, they couldn't use the powers? Or are the powers duplicated? Once you get the power, does that mean you always have the power as long as you have the power coin? But did the Rangers give their power coins away? I don't actually remember. Another reason why I wanted to bring this up is because in Lost Galaxy, when Corone gets the powers from Kendricks is able to access those powers in the next season, Lightspeed Rescue, when she grabs the sword to become the Pink Ranger again. So obviously those powers are still connected in a way to the old one. And maybe Lost Galaxy isn't the best example because that sword that's in the ground, it corresponds with whatever chosen ranger. So there are two chosen rangers for that sword. For the rest of the swords, there isn't. You just have Leo. Well, Mike, it's interesting, man. I am arguing about this. Does the powers duplicate, or does it just let you unlock depending on who you are? So for some sources, like the White Ranger powers, just one person unlocks them. But for the Saber-Tooth Tiger powers, multiple people unlock them. And now Min Quan unlocks them. It's very interesting. And do you remember back in the day when Kimberly got her power coin taken from her, she got real sick because her DNA was bonded to that. Thomas actually brings up a good point. Do the morphers and the coins pick one person to kind of hold their DNA onto? There's a few different answers, but I believe that it duplicates the powers. So multiple people that are worthy can access the powers in case of an emergency. And it seems like with time and technology, they can change things. I remember in Power Rangers Once and Always, Alpha talks about messing with the coins so that other Rangers can use them. So Kat can use the Pterodactyl Power Coin, and she can use the Pterodactyl Zord when she never used the Zord before. So I think the powers can be duplicated for the worthy Rangers that actually are current Rangers and fit the description. I think that this is a very good topic and fan theory. So shout out the homie Thomas. I don't have a real answer here. I believe it would have to be duplicated, but what do you guys think? I think there's a few ways that you can twist it. I want to listen to the fans. I also have to shout out all of the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make content like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.